Hey everybody, Matthew Billington here with Big and Bright Inflatables. I actually did not plan to show you this slide today because I don't like really showing you things that that you can't buy right away. But I came back to it being set up and it is just the most gorgeous thing that I've ever seen. So I couldn't contain myself. So this is an 18-foot dual hibiscus slide. To tell you a little bit more about this, Jana and I were at Bounce House Atlanta, the Event Pro Summit this year, and she said, man, I got this idea. She said, you know, those Hawaiian flowers, hibiscus. She's like, I want to build a slide inspired by that. And so I played with some art and some different things, and I shot her some ideas and all of this, and this is what came of it. I think this might be the absolute coolest, most detailed slide that we've ever done, but honestly, that I've ever seen. I mean, it is so stinking gorgeous. Now, so we got the tiki art basically everywhere, the tiki art at the top. I mean, it's just so pretty. So hope you guys think the same thing. It's got all the features that we normally have. The Velcro to hold up the flaps, the inflated pool, the stainless steel D-rings, the built-in straps, the dual lane misting system in the middle, reinforced stairs. But the art on this is just absolutely amazing, and I love the color scheme. So we had this one, which is Jana's. We're going to be sending this out to Jana later today. But we had two others coming with it, and they sold. Okay, people just knowing about it, they bought it. So I don't have them, but I have two more coming towards the end of the month. So if somebody sees this and just cannot live without it, we have two more coming by the end of the month, all right? And then we're introducing this to our themes, okay? So, you know, we've got different themes such as the red, white, and cool, such as the good vibes, such as, why can't I think of other themes? Tiki Tovi, you know, so on and so forth. And if any of those, you can order anything you want. So if you say, Matt, I love this thing, but I want it in a 27-footer, we'll do a 27-footer. If you want it in a obstacle course, we'll do an obstacle course. But just take in the details on this thing. I mean, from the poles with the tiki faces and the mouths, to the arches, to the big tiki in the middle, the flowers on it, and then everything on the sides. I just couldn't, honestly, I couldn't be prouder of how it turned out.
Someone's asking weight.
I don't have that on me, but it's the same as our other 18-foot dual lanes, okay? So if you jump on and take a look on
the magenta 18-foot dual lanes.
Dual lane, whatever that weight is, this is probably 5 to 10 pounds different. So we can respond to that comment in a little while. I just can't lie. Like I said, I wasn't prepared. I just saw it and I couldn't help myself but go live. So it just came out so good. Now, this is a lot of printed vinyl. Everybody who's been in the business a while understands that printed vinyl can scratch and deteriorate over time, okay? So do be aware that this is a lot of printed vinyl. I'm aware that it's a lot of printed vinyl. We use a professional print shop, so we're going to give you the best printed vinyl possible, but it's still printed vinyl, so you got to be careful with it. You can't scrub it with like harsh chemicals. You definitely can't be scrubbing it with like magic erasers or anything sharp. You know, you don't want to pressure wash the printed vinyl, none of that sort of stuff. So if you want one of these, get it, but be careful with the printed vinyl.
Hey, somebody said they think the mic disconnected. Can you give me a second just to see if...
Yeah, sure. We're going to try to deal with some technical difficulties here. Unplug and replug the mic in. All right, is that better? Do you need to look at this thing? Do I have all the right buttons pushed?
No, I'm not getting the signal. It's just...
Okay, hopefully that's better. I'll try to stay in front a little bit, so even if it's not better, you'll just hear my actual voice. So yeah, what I was saying, and if you couldn't hear it, is yes, I'm aware this is a lot of printed vinyl, and for people that have been around a long time, they understand what printed vinyl, you know, the pros and the cons of the printed vinyl, right? And so you need to be a little bit careful with the way that you clean this unit and all of that sort of stuff because of the printed vinyl. But the reason I brought that up is not that, you know...
Okay, the mic works.
Mic works, okay, good. The reason I can stay a little bit out of the frame then and Joe can just show you better. But the reason that I bring up the printed vinyl is not this just to tell you to avoid printed vinyl. It is to say that we have another one coming out before IAPA that I'm very excited to show you, but I can't. And it's going to be a reasonable color scheme like this, like these base colors and stuff. But we're going to put teal around the sides, so it limits the printed vinyl, okay? And then we've got some new interesting graphics for the palm tree area and for the top. So I think you guys, if you love kind of the overall feel of this and colors on this, but you're a little bit worried about the printed vinyl, we've got another one coming for you. It's going to be called the Electric Tropics. So, Electric Tropic Slide.
You know, the song.
Yeah, kind of like, what is it? The Electric Slide?
Yeah.
Electric Slide. Kind of like the Electric Slide, except for Electric Tropics Slide. So Joe's going to go ahead and take you up inside. While he's up there, he can show you the platform and the dual misting system. So to talk about the dual misting system, you know, dual lanes have always been notoriously bad for getting uneven water. And so what we created here is the water comes in the middle and can go even to the left and to the right. So you're going to get even water to both sides. In all of our tests and, you know, knock on wood, but all the customers that have had them this summer are super excited, and I'm not fielding those calls to say, I got all the water on the right, but none on the left, you know? So very excited about the misting system this year. I don't have it ready to show you, but I'm just letting you know that I am working on a misting system that can be put on other people's units. And then we also have up there the Velcro. So if you ever want to put your own hose, you can see, Joe will show you, but there's a bunch of little Velcro up there so that you could put any sort of other misting system in there. Don't think you're going to need that. Got a phone call, but I hung up on that. But I hope you guys are just as excited about this one as we are. I think it's just amazing. I think it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful slide. So, Joe, if there's any comments, I'll reply. If not, they can.
Let's see.
They can comment, and we can do it.
And it says, I appreciate the pink stairs. Thank you for always innovating.
So we're going to have one more thing to show you today. So if you see us with another live today, make time to jump on. I'm very excited, but we've got the teal rippling rush slide in a 27-foot dual lane that we're putting up probably next or close to next. We're very excited about that. It is, from all the pictures, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to see it in person. It's also coming with a bump stop, so we'll show those two features. So please, if I jump back on later, it's going to be very cool. So jump on and watch again. On these days where we get all this new stuff, you know, you got to deal with me being live multiple times in one day.
Yeah. Let's see. Combo version, please.
Get with me, I'll make it, man.
Jason,
No problem. Jason? Oh, Jason. Hey, we're actually going to go live twice today, again, because I got that obstacle course of yours to show you, and then we got to work that out. So,
okay.
Jason, obstacle coming today, along with the 27-foot teal rippling rush.
Okay, so Brian Hammond says, when will pre-orders open for this?
Now, get with me or Garrison, and we will take pre-orders. If you want this 18-foot dual, it's going to be $41.95, and first two people that snag that up with me or Garrison into the month. We have them coming. They estimated sometime between like the 20th and the last day of the month. So that's my window, my estimated window.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you all. Hey, I know some of y'all are going to watch this later. Comment. I mean, this thing is gorgeous. You want a combo? Let us know. Thank you. Have a great day.